What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, you know I've been talking a lot about Tiffany Henyard, who happens to be in Dolton, Illinois. Dolton, Illinois is in Cook County, right outside of Chicago. The city is technically its own village, all right? So it is different from Chicago in that way, but still near. Now, we all know about Brandon Johnson and this whole migrant crisis thing. If you guys have been paying attention, the world is not so excited about him. The city is not so excited about him. But the person that people in Chicago hated even more than Brandon Johnson was Lori Lightfoot. Lori Lightfoot, for those of you who don't know, she was an African-American mayor, lesbian, married to a white woman. This is not, I'm not making this up. She only did one term. She got voted out. All right. And then once she got voted out, she was saying to the people, like, well, you guys don't like me. You don't want a black female mayor, which was stupid because that's who put you into the seat in the first place, which was the black community, right? People knew that you were black. They obviously had no problem with your sexuality. So, you know, and that's, you know, two things, right? You know, you're female, you're gay, you have a Caucasian wife. They overlooked all of that because that wasn't what was on trial there. What was on concern was if you're going to be a good mayor, which you proved that you were not. Police spending went up a lot under her watch. Crime also went up a lot under her watch. But Lori Lightfoot has some very interesting experience as a trial attorney, as a federal prosecutor. And that's where this episode comes into play. The Dolton Board of Trustees wants to hire Lori Lightfoot to do this.
A familiar face is being asked to investigate allegations of corruption and misconduct in South Suburban Dolton.
Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot. CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey joins us now, and Megan, Lightfoot would be tasked with investigating accusations against Dolton's mayor.
Right, Jim and Joe. The proposal from a group of Dolton trustees seeks to appoint Lori Lightfoot as an additional legislative counsel. Lightfoot would be hired to look into allegations that Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard misspent taxpayer money and that she tried to hide allegations that a Dolton trustee sexually assaulted another Dolton employee during a village-sponsored trip to Las Vegas. Back in February, village trustees in South Suburban Dolton called for an outside investigation into allegations Mayor Tiffany Henyard,
to the best of my ability,
Congratulations,
has been misusing public funds while the village is millions of dollars in debt. Trustees say they need to see proper documentation surrounding Henyard's spending, including lavish trips and extravagant dinners, taxpayer-funded billboards, and other advertisements. Those trustees believe the best outside investigator for the job
I feel very, very good about our record of accomplishment.
Is former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, who left office in May. Lightfoot, also a former federal prosecutor, joined Charles River Associates as a senior consultant to the forensic services practice in March, according to the firm's website. Discussion and approval of the resolution is on a special board meeting agenda for Monday at 6:30 that will take place at the Dolton Park District Amber Room. And we reached out to Lori Lightfoot for comment on the proposal, but we're still waiting for a response. In the newsroom, Megan Hickey, CBS 2 investigators.
Now, Lori Lightfoot's firm, and she is, from what I understand, an excellent attorney, might be a terrible mayor, but nonetheless an excellent attorney. Lori Lightfoot is supposed to bring to the table, as a mayor, an ex-mayor, and as a federal prosecutor, she knows all the things that Henyard's trying to do, right? Because also she's in Cook County, so Dolton politics and Chicago politics, although not the same, would work very similar. She would understand how it works. The question that I have is this: is that likely to work? Here's the issue that I'm coming across here. So the thing is this: Tiffany Henyard, this could pose a severe problem for Tiffany Henyard if they can pay for this. I'm telling you, let's say, for example, Dolton trustees didn't have the money for it. If they were so able to put a GoFundMe up to pay Lori Lightfoot's firm, not give you guys any ideas here, but just in case you thought about it, that GoFundMe could reach $1 million within 24 hours. That is how bad people want her gone. And even though Lori Lightfoot and Tiffany Henyard are both terrible mayors, both unaccountable, the fact is, if they can pay her to bring Henyard down, I absolutely have no doubt that she is the right person to do as such. Okay? As such. The problem is how we got here. All right? And I want to get on this. Lori Lightfoot, by way of academia, becoming the mayor of Chicago. Even though she was not the best mayor, I could have understood it. University of Michigan, Bachelor's of Arts. University of Chicago, Juris Doctorate. University of Chicago is one of the best law schools in the country. Look at all of her background, things that she has done, all right? The awards that she's done. The lady has done her thing in her career, all right? She's done her thing in her career. She was the assistant U.S. attorney. She's been in the Chicago city government, police board, and task force, everything. What in the hell has Tiffany Henyard accomplished? Tiffany Henyard can barely read and write, okay? I could understand Lori Lightfoot being the mayor of Chicago by way of professional experience. My problem is, and this is criticism of the trustees, how in the godly fuck did you guys ever believe that non-reading individual over there would be able to be the goddamn mayor? How? And I like some of these trustees. Some of them I've talked to on the phone, talk to them. But how did y'all think that? You would have had to know by these outbursts in the room that this person don't got it all. A blind person could have saw that, right? So who is to say further on up the road that we're not going to get somebody as incompetent as her? Maybe a little bit less incompetent, but that's the problem. The low standards, right, that we have in Black America, it is, oh my God, what happened here? What is going on here? What is the problem here? I'm just trying to see what is going on. And I'm gonna tell you what, and you can't make light of it, guys. You can't make light of it. This is the problem. This is the problem. I don't get it. I don't understand. So hopefully our brothers and sisters down there, okay, in the trustee board, in the city of Dolton, I know we have Reverend Dr. Jason House there. I'm hoping that he gets in the seat, but damn, give us somebody that can read and write. Somebody that can enunciate. We are tired, y'all. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Reach your fire, use her bell. We're out.